The conflict between the United States and Iran continues to escalate, now entering its 16th day, with rising tensions across the Middle East. Debris from intercepted drones and strikes targeting critical oil infrastructure are raising concerns about global energy supplies and regional stability. Authorities in the United Arab Emirates report that debris from an Iranian drone struck an oil facility, triggering fires and plumes of smoke. Meanwhile, Washington is calling on allies to help secure one of the world's most important shipping routes. Fires and thick smoke were seen over an oil facility in Fujairah, UAE on March 14th. Authorities say the damage was caused by debris from an intercepted Iranian drone. Emergency crews responded quickly, and officials are now assessing the extent of the damage. Fujairah is a key oil export hub, located near the Strait of Hormuz, making it strategically important for global oil shipments. In an interview with NBC, Donald Trump said he is not ready to reach a deal with Iran. He described the current terms as not good enough yet, suggesting that negotiations remain far from a breakthrough. Trump also raised the possibility of further U.S. strikes on Karg Island, a major Iranian oil export terminal in the Persian Gulf. Repeated strikes there could significantly disrupt Iran's ability to export crude. He also questioned whether Iran's supreme leader, Mojtaba Khamenei, who has not been seen publicly in recent days, is still alive. The United States is urging international allies to help secure shipping routes through the Strait of Hormuz, one of the world's most critical energy corridors. Roughly a fifth of the global oil supply passes through it daily. President Trump called on China, France, Japan, South Korea, and the United Kingdom to send naval forces to protect commercial shipping. So far, neither Beijing nor London has confirmed participation. The growing uncertainty around the strait is already affecting energy markets worldwide. According to the American Automobile Association, gasoline prices in the U.S. have risen 23% since the conflict began. In another development, the Pentagon has identified 6 service members killed in a military aircraft crash in western Iraq. They were aboard a Boeing KC-135 Stratotanker, a key aircraft used to refuel fighter jets and bombers in midair. Officials say the cause of the crash is still under investigation. The conflict is also affecting international sporting events. Formula One and the FIA announced that the Bahrain Grand Prix and Saudi Arabian Grand Prix, both scheduled for April, have been canceled due to safety concerns. Officials cited missile strikes and regional instability as the reason. Missiles were reported over central Israel early Sunday morning. Emergency responders say 2 people required medical treatment. In the Gulf, air defense systems were activated across several countries. Authorities in the UAE, Qatar, and Saudi Arabia intercepted several incoming strikes. Meanwhile, Kuwait reported damage at its main airport, though no casualties were reported. Iran's Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps issued a new warning to the United States. In a statement carried by Iranian state media, the group urged American-owned industrial plants to move out of the region and warned civilians to avoid facilities with U.S. stakes. This follows several strikes targeting Iranian infrastructure. State media reported that several civilian workers were killed in attacks on non-military factories. As the conflict continues into its 3rd week, the risk of a wider regional confrontation remains high. Attacks are spreading across multiple countries, raising concerns over the safety of critical energy routes, international travel, and global markets. Diplomatic efforts to end the fighting have so far made little progress, leaving the region on edge. The world is watching to see whether tensions escalate further or if negotiations can eventually bring the conflict to an end.